Hi, and welcome to this week's edition of ETV News. I'm Brianna Rotanto.
And I'm Alexia Munez.
A 27-year-old Waterbury man who was accused of killing the 16-year-old girl he was dating told the police that they were fighting after she threatened to tell his girlfriend of 6 years about their sexual relationship, according to court documents. Dominique Pitnam, a 27-year-old father of 3, has been charged with the murder of the 16-year-old Evelise Santiago of Waterbury, who was found dead Monday evening after a fiery car crash in the city. Police responded to the scene of that car crash in the 1700 block of Thomaston Avenue in the Waterbury around 10 p.m. Monday, and Santiago in the front passenger seat was unresponsive. She was pronounced dead at the scene, according to court documents. Pittman initially told investigators that he was driving, went with Santiago to pick her up her boyfriend, and an argument happened. He heard gunshots go off in the car and saw Santiago slumped over. Then the boyfriend ran from the car, according to Pittman, who said he did not know the boyfriend's name. The two got into a heated argument, fought over the gun, and he pulled the trigger and shot Santiago twice in her head. The court record stated.
A man was arrested by state police on Sunday evening for robbing an elderly woman in her driveway in Windham, Connecticut. The woman was just returning from the ATM in Willimantic around 6 p.m. when a man followed her home and started approaching her. Police say he pointed something at her which was believed to be a gun and demanded her money. He then pushed her into the ground and took her purse. The woman sustained minor injuries and was treated at the scene.
A 29-year-old Jewett City man has been arrested in connection with Tuesday's afternoon package theft on Chesterfield Road in East Lyme. According to the police, the theft occurred at about 1:30 p.m. and police developed a suspect with the help of the homeowner surveillance video. The identity of the suspect was quickly established, and with assistance from parole and the Groton Town Police Department, the accused was taken into custody. East Lyme police arrested was Ricky Rotondi on the charges of 6th-degree larceny and trespassing. He was remained into the custody of the parole officials following his arrest, and he has a court date of December 18th.
A beloved Santa with naughty tattooed on one arm and nice tattooed on the other has been asked to tone down his typically goofy poses at a suburban Philadelphia mall, leaving some fans upset. Scott Dythorn is known for silly poses like hanging kids upside down and flashing his naughty or nice forearms. Customers tell Philly.com that when they arrived at the Oxford Valley Mall in Bucks County for their annual photos, they recently learned that Santa Scott could only take traditional Christmas pictures. No tattoos or upside-down poses. There has been a growing support for Santa Scott posted on social media. Dythorn declined to comment, but his daughter says that he loves his job and doesn't want an outcry to jeopardize it.
The state of Connecticut wants your opinion. They would like your comments on the statewide plan for outdoor recreation in Connecticut. The Department of Energy and Environmental Protection has posted its first draft of a 5-year plan of the outdoor recreation on its website. Based on surveys, reports say that Connecticut's most popular outdoor land-based activity includes walking and hiking. The new report will be used as a planning tool and makes Connecticut eligible for certain federal funds. The website will be taking comments and opinions on the subject until December 28th.
We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with Juwan Givens in this week's entertainment update.
Good morning. Hope you all had a good weekend and are ready to be inspired. One quick thing I want to remind you guys to be studying.
Major key alert. Did you just look at your phone while you was in class? You played yourself.
Today we're talking about inspirational quotes.
You want to get that paper? You better turn in that paper and get an A+. That's a major key. Another one. Mogul talk. You want to reach the mountaintop? You got to go hard. To succeed, you have to believe. Stay focused. Fly higher than the eagle. Don't ever play yourself. The key is to make it, so make it.
Louise, can you give me an example of an inspirational quote from recent history?
Don't play yourself. The key is to make it.
And who said that?
I did. Now that's a major key alert.
Learn the real major keys to getting to college at getschool.com.
Hey Gabby, how you doing? How was the play date and sleepover?
Dad, it was great.
Awesome. Okay, I'm on my way. Hey guys, what are you doing?
We're going swimming! We're going biking! Yeah! see you in a little bit, guys. I love you.
Hi, babe. How was school today?
Hi, Dad. It was great.
Okay, honey. I'll be home soon. Remember, you're never too far away from your kids to be a dad. Reach out and take a second to check in, because sometimes the smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life.
Hello, Eastern. I'm Juwan Givens with this week's entertainment update. The breakout star Camila Cabello had a few words to say about being Woman of the Year breakout star. A lot of people want you to stay in the box of what has already worked before, says Camila Cabello. She knows how hard it can be to break out. During the past year, Cabello has fought to forge her own musical identity after leaving the pop cocoon of mega girl group Fifth Harmony. But it's Havana, the hit single that by her own admission is an unconventional pop song that's ultimately established Cabello as a star in her own right in her most successful single so far. It recently hit number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100, becoming her 6th entry on the chart. As a solo artist, Havana is the truest representation of the 20 years aesthetic. Rooted in both her Latina heritage, she was raised between Mexico and, yes, Havana, before moving to Miami at 7. In her love of hip-hop, Havana features Young Thug. Her debut album, Camila, drops in 2018. The best moments this past year were when I went into the booth, freestyled a melody, and the melody turned into a song, says Cabello. The songs of the album are going to represent this time in my life, making something out of nothing and knowing it's going to last forever is really cool. Thank you for joining me for my weekly entertainment update. I'm Juwan Givens. See you next semester.
Thanks, Juwan. We'll be right back after these short messages.
They'll test you. Try to break your will. But however loud the loudness gets, however many cheese puffs may fly, you're the driver, the one in control. Stand firm. Just wait. And move only when you hear the click that says they're buckled in for the drive. Never give up till they buckle up.
We just finished dinner and it was time for homework. He hates homework.
It makes no sense.
I don't know how he finds anything in his backpack.
I can't find my backpack.
Finally, we found
my
his assignment. He rushed through it. I wonder if he even learned anything.
I wasn't gonna get it right, so I just wanted to get back to playing my video game. At least I'm good at that.
I couldn't even read his handwriting.
Holding the pencil makes my hand hurt.
I know he's bright.
Why is it so hard for me?
He's
I'm
just
trying
gotta
as
try a
hard
little
as
harder.
I can.
When you can see learning and attention issues from their side, you can be on their side. That's why there's Understood.org, a free online resource for the parents of the 1 in 5 kids with learning and attention issues. Here you'll get personalized recommendations, practical tips, daily access to experts, and more. Go from misunderstanding to Understood.org.
Your daughter is having trouble learning French. Do you A, hire a tutor?
Bonjour.
B, enforce a French-only rule at home? Or C, watch some foreign films? When it comes to parenting, there are no perfect answers, but that's okay, because you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Teens in foster care will love you just the same.
Next week, Eastern students are heading into finals week. To make this week a little bit easier, the Campus Lantern will be handing out free donuts, coffee, and hot chocolate along with their last issue for the semester. For this free food, visit the Campus Lantern's table in the Webb Hall lobby on Friday, December 8th from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Make sure to go early before they run out.
Eastern Connecticut State University Center for Early Childhood Education announced on December 6th that Animal Kingdom Megapack by Animal Planet has been named the 2017 Timpani Toys That Inspire Mindful Play and Nurture Imagination toy. Now in the 8th year, the annual study investigates how young children learn as they play with a variety of toys in natural settings. 10 toys were selected this year for the study by teachers, faculty, and student researchers. The toys were placed in preschool classrooms at the university's Child and Family Development Resource Center, and student researchers used hidden cameras to videotape children playing with the toys. Researchers then coded the footage according to the study's evaluation rubric, which includes 4 subscales: thinking and learning, cooperation and social interaction, creativity and imagination, and verbalization. For this year's study, researchers coded nearly 8,000 5-minute observations.
Kara Bergman-Lynch, a professor at Eastern Connecticut State University who lives in Manchester, participated in a road race on December 3rd to honor the late Alyssa Wiley, an Eastern student who was murdered by her boyfriend in 2013. The Hot Chocolate Run is an annual fundraiser to benefit Safe Passage, an organization dedicated to creating a world free of domestic violence and relationship abuse. The run took place in Northampton, Massachusetts.
A group of Eastern Connecticut State University students organized one of the most unique fundraising events the campus has ever sponsored on November 30th. The students Alexandra Calagren from Dudley, Massachusetts, Nick Terry from Southington, Brandon Barrow from Bristol, Rhode Island, Devin Belinsky, and Jared Buckley of Oxford, Massachusetts, were tasked with creating an event for the leadership and problem-solving class they take with Gregory Kane, professor of kinesiology and physical education. The result, for only $2, any participant can unload their end-of-semester stress on a defenseless car for 30 seconds. The car, which was supplied by Chuck and Eddie's Used Auto Parts in Southington, will not be hitting the road again anytime soon, thanks to the turnout of Eastern students. More than 100 students showed up at the courtyard in front of the Fine Arts Instructional Center to give their all at the vehicle. At the end of the day, the event had raised more than $300.
We're going to take another quick break, but we'll be right back with Cameron Schultz and Zyra Hernandez in their sports update.
Everything starts out small. The things that hurt us, they all start from somewhere. The words we say, the things we do, they can grow into something else. What was small and innocent can become big and sometimes scary. All it takes is one comment, one picture, one video for something to catch fire. But a big problem doesn't need a big response. Not at first. Even if we don't know what to say, the eye emoji can be that first step we take. Let's all pledge to take that first small step together and change the world in a big way. I'm a witness, and so are you.
Patriotism. It inspires passionate debate. It's worn like a badge of honor with good reason, because it means love and devotion for one's country. Love. But what really makes up this country of ours? What is it we love? It's the people. Almost half the country belongs to minority groups. People who are lesbian, African American, and bi, and transgender, and Native American, and proud of it. After all, what's more American than freedom to celebrate the things that make us, us? This year, patriotism shouldn't just be about pride of country. It should be about love. Love beyond age, disability, sexuality, race, religion, and any other labels. Because the second any of us judge people based on those labels, we're not really being patriotic, are we? Because love has no labels.
Welcome back to Eastern Sports. I'm Cameron Schultz.
And I'm Zyra Hernandez.
The women's basketball team faced off against Rhode Island in their home opener. Eastern found its first win of the year, beating Rhode Island College 59-42. Sophomore forward Mia Villard posted a career-high 25 points, and junior Kelsey Santiago totaled her sixth career double-double, scoring 10 points and 11 rebounds. The women last played Williams College on Tuesday. Eastern challenged Williams for most of the game until the third quarter, where they led by 13 and were shooting 60% from the field. Leading scorer for Warriors was sophomore Mia Villard, who scored 16 points. The women next host Western New England University tonight at 7:30.
Last Saturday, the men's basketball team faced off against Rhode Island College in their LEC opener. Warriors' own Tarshi Brown led all players with 27 points and 9 rebounds and 6 assists. The four-time defending Little East Conference regular season, Eastern Connecticut State dominated Rhode Island College 86-61. The Warriors came into this one ranked 24th nationally. Eastern is off to its first 6-0 start in 24 years. The Warriors never trailed this one. In this one, sophomore Carlos Gonzalez and freshman Corey Muckle added in 16 points each. Eastern faced off against Manhattanville on Tuesday night in the Warriors' home opener, where Eastern finds itself now ranked 20th nationally, where they dominated again in this one to go 7-0 for the second time in the program's 77-year history. In this one for the Warriors, the leading scorer was senior Tarshi Brown, and freshman Corey Muckle scored 12 points off the bench. Eastern next plays WPI tonight. That's all for this week in Eastern Sports. I'm Cameron Schultz.
And I'm Zaya Hernandez.
Until next semester, Eastern.
That's it for this week's show. If you want to see more episodes from this semester, visit the ETV YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.
We'll see you next semester, Eastern.